Today's video, we're flying back to Helsinki from Amsterdam airport in the newly updated Inibuilds A350-900, flying Finnair, and we're also going to be on Vatsim. Well, hello everyone, hope you're all doing really well. Welcome back to a new video. So yeah, we are flying straight back to Helsinki today from Amsterdam. The aircraft is in a somewhat turnaround state. We left it here for a few days as I went away for a little day trip to Nice. So we're going to do that flight soon actually on the sim. But anyway, stay focused on this flight itself. The Inibuilds A350 has been updated from version 1. Whatever to version 1.09 I think it is. And this is quite a big update. There's quite a lot. So we haven't flown this version of the aircraft just yet. So we are going to fly it back up to Helsinki. Obviously, I know there is some new effects like snow and icing. I doubt we're going to see it today, but I can actually have a little look at that new snow and icing texturing. Once we get up to Helsinki, we can play around with the weather a little bit. But we'll get straight into Vatsim. I'll show you the flight plan which we're going to fly, and we'll get this A350 back to where the base is. Right, so here we are in Vatsim. Here is our flight plan for the day. Amsterdam to Helsinki in the Airbus A350-900. We have a flight time stay of 2 hours and 5 minutes. Cruise altitude is 41,000 feet. Departing off runway 09, which is this one here. So not too long of a taxi for Amsterdam, to be fair, on the ADIC to November departure. And then arriving at Helsinki on the Diva 5 Alpha. So very nice routing today, only 2 hours, pretty much exact same as when we came down here. In terms of ATC, there is none at the moment. We have EKDK sensor, but that is all, which is unfortunate, but it is a Tuesday at 1 PM, so we might get some more as we finish off the flight, but we'll see what happens. Welcome to the stunning flight deck of the Airbus A350. Let's get everything loaded and planned. So we'll go to our lovely what's this one called? The OIS, right? Or the EFB, sort of. No, we don't want that one. We want the flight options. Yes, import from SimBrief. Beautiful, that's that one. And we'll just go down it as we go. So ground, here's the ground. Oh, actually, Joe, I don't think we do want ground. I think I want load sheet. So if we do a SimBrief import, I get so confused with this, I can't lie. That's because we haven't boarded them, right? So what if I load with GSX? If I click... Right, fueling requested.
Refueling truck is on its way.
Is that just for fueling, though? I don't know, to be honest. I actually don't know. So we'll press load of GSX and we'll see what steps it does, because I haven't actually done this as of yet. But anyway, we'll let GSX refuel us. If we go to the OFP, what I can do is we can turn off the seatbelt signs because we are refueling. You can increase the text size. Oh, that's cool. There we go. Right, let's keep this page up and we're going to do our actual FMS planning as well. So we're going to go to the init page. Going to do a company flight plan request. And over here, I like to have this on the serve. The serve page. Receive the company flight plan. Insert. Oh, okay. It does that anyway. There we go. Right, Finnair 37 Alpha is our flight number today. That is okay. Let's do a company wind request. Received and insert. There we go. And then the trip wind, I guess that does it itself almost. I'm still learning this plane, guys. Let's not forget that. Right, so the wind request has all been sorted. IRS. Align. Align. There we go. IRSs have now aligned. That's what I wanted last time. I'm not sure what happened, but that's exactly what I wanted. Departure. Runway 09 is our departure today. Sid, we are on the Andy to November. No transitions. So we're going to pop in that flight plan, insert that one, and here is our departure flight plan today. Before we carry on with the FMC planning, let's head to our MCP, and we'll set up some of this here. Cruising altitude today. Good question. I've actually forgotten the cruising altitude. It is flight level 410. Damn, okay. We're cruising quite high in this A350. It was 400 on the way down. It's 410 on the way up, which is interesting. Oh, look at the TCAS. Got an aircraft there. It's a KLM behind us as well. Right, so everything up here looks good. Seal signs are off. That's okay. The FMC, we've done as much as I possibly can there. So GSX should now start refueling us, as you can see here. See, this is better. Now it feels a bit more like the Phoenix does with the refueling and things going all simultaneously together. Quite like that. Cool, so GSX is going to start refueling us, and we can't do anything else until that is done with the fuel and loads, and obviously the boarding the passengers. Got a lovely KLM A330 behind us there. What else is around? Don't think there's much else here, to be honest. Oh, there's more. Oh, wow. KLM Heaven over here. Got Sonic L's taxiing over there. Got a 777. We've got a 7373, another 73, and a 73 just landed. Got Turkish Airlines A350 there. Lovely. Very nice. And another one. Turkish Airlines A350 there as well. Cool. Right, everyone, I'll stop rambling on. I'm going to leave it there until refueling has complete, and then we'll do the rest of the boarding process. Boarding has just completed, so let's start planning the rest of the bits and bobs on this aircraft. So we'll go to the fuel, oopsie, let's go to the fuel and loads page and start popping in everything we have. Over here, let's just refresh that, sorry, 25.93, there we go. So our zero fuel weight today is 173.1. So let's come down here, 173.1 and enter. Our block fuel is down here, fuel on board, which is 174.0 and enter. Oh no, that's wrong. Back and enter. And then zero fuel weight center of gravity is 30.18. So 30.18 and enter. There we go. So that is all done. Passenger number that we closed on is 302. So we'll insert that one, 302. Enter that. And then everything down here now should. So actually, we could do this ourselves because in taxi it is 0.15, but it's in tons, which is pretty much correct. Trip fine. Route reserves. Okay, that is all done. Now it's time to start planning the takeoff. So if we go to the takeoff path here, we're going to sync with the FMS and sync all of that here. Weight unit in, oh yeah, HPA, there we go, cool. And compute. Lovely. And send to the FMS. And hopefully it's sent to the FMS if we go to the perf page. Confirm takeoff speeds. There we go. 143, 145, 149, 43, 45, 49. Brilliant. So the pack's going to be flex takeoff. Pack's going to be on, anti-ice off. Flaps 1 departure. Our APU has started successfully, so we're going to pop on the APU bleed and get rid of our external power. If we come now down here to the ground page, we'll get rid of the GPU chocks, and the GPU can go. There we go. I'm going to do our before start checklist. So park and brake is obviously set. Takeoff speed and thrust is also been set. Slides are going to, well, slides are all armed. Beacon light needs to be switched on. And that's fine. Next is after start checklist. We want nose left, tail right.
Release parking brakes, please.
Parking brakes released. That GPU is still there.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Hoping the GPU goes away. There we go. Good. Ignition start switch, starting engine 1. There we are.
May we have your attention, please, for the safety demonstration. Even if you're a frequent flyer, we kindly ask that you watch and listen as we go over the important safety features of this aircraft. Welcome aboard this A350 aircraft. Your safety is our top priority. Please pay close attention to this important safety briefing. Fasten your seatbelt by inserting the metal tip into the buckle. To tighten, pull the strap. To release, lift the top of the buckle. In case of unexpected turbulence, we ask that you keep your seatbelt fastened whenever seated. If the cabin pressure changes, oxygen masks will automatically drop. Pull the mask towards you, place it over your nose and mouth, and secure it with the elastic band. Breathe normally. Be sure to secure your own mask before assisting others.
Right, engine 2 is starting up for now.
Please set parking brakes.
Parking brake set. Let's now set our flaps to flaps 1. There we go. Ground spoilers to arm. And then auto brake for that. Flaps are getting ready for takeoff. Then we do our takeoff config test. I think with the cabin ready, I think I can actually press the cabin ready button now I think about it on the FAP. Hang on. There we go. Oh, but it hasn't actually changed here, which is interesting. So I need to actually wait for that to change itself. Would have been cool by pressing that if it actually changed, but yeah, it's not too bad. Okay, takeoff config test. Let's do a takeoff config test. Normal. Right, let's do it then. Parking brakes released. I'm gonna set a bit of thrust.
Super traffic, LN 777 heavy passing 400 feet, voila through Victor.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is your captain speaking. On behalf of the entire crew, I'd like to welcome you.
Is that an EasyJet in front of me? Yes, it is. See where they're off to. No landing gear as always on the EasyJet planes, which is really weird. Right, we're nearly at the runway that we are taking off on, which is 36 left now. So landing lights on and strobe lights on, takeoff lights on, and we're pretty much set, ready to go. There is a KLM in front of us as well. Just got to keep an eye out for them so they don't go into the APU. There they are.
Skipper traffic KLM 635, lining up runway 36 left. Skipper traffic Turkish 3 Tango Echo, just passing 2,200 feet for 10,000 feet, triple traffic.
So we're going to hold at Victor 4.
So traffic KLM 36, X-ray on final 06.
So that's this aircraft here that's on final 06. Cool, and parking brake set. Why is the FO got no? Is that a bug? That's really strange. Okay, let's line up runway 36 left. Skip all traffic, Finnair 37 Alpha lining up runway 36 left, skip all traffic. Right, we're going to sit here and just wait to see where the aircraft in front goes, because chances are we're probably on the same departure SID. So we don't want to go too quickly. Skipboard traffic, Finnair 37 Alpha, taking off runway 36 left, skipboard traffic. Parking brakes released, 50%. Oh, stable. Manflex SRS runway or thrust blue. Got ahead of myself then. Knots checked.
V1.
Rotates. Positive climb. Gear up. Goodbye, Amsterdam.
Traffic, LM163, line up into section, line up and wait runway 36 left.
And autopilot 1.
Traffic, confirm the F6598, establish planning.
Flaps up. Bit bumpy, isn't it? Damn. And now let's go to standards. And ground spoilers.
Traffic, 163, take it from runway 36 left, Vola 3, link to departure.
Such a lovely clear day, isn't it, for flying as well, like around Europe. Looks really lovely, really nice indeed. Right, let's head back into the flight deck. I'm happy to turn off the landing lights and the taxi lights now as well. There we are. And 10,000 feet right there. So I'll leave it there, everyone. Thank you for watching so far. If you have, hope you enjoyed the flight. And I will catch you all closer to Helsinki. Bye bye. Hello everyone, welcome back to the flight deck. So we're going to start planning for the arrival now into Helsinki. As you can see, we've been in the air for just over an hour. There's not too long left to go now. So we're meant to get there at 3:20 and the current time is 2:28. So yeah, just on an hour till we arrive. It's the perfect time to start planning for the arrival. If we head over to our FMS over here, I'm just going to update that camera angle because it was a bit flat. Cool. So we're going to go all the way down to our destination, EFHK arrival, and we're going to select the runway 22 left for our arrival today. The approach we're on is a Diva 5 Alpha. We're doing that one. Oh, I've got the Diva 4 Alpha. Okay, we'll do the Diva 4 Alpha and see what happens. There's no Vias either, which is interesting. We're going to insert that flight plan and insert that. Possibly the air rack needs updating then. To be honest, I think it's probably the same arrival, if I'm being completely honest. There it is. Right, so this is correct. This is 22 left, what we need. We zoom in a bit more. This is where we started on this side here, so to be honest, any vacating even here would be brilliant if it lets us. Is it going to let us? Yeah, that's good. So let's plan to vacate at Zulu Juliet, and then we'll take a left onto Zulu and choose any of these here. So that is our brake to brake activated, so we'll select the auto brake, and you can see BTB has now also popped up. Brilliant, so that is now all done. We're going to set initial descent of 10,000 feet, as at the Diva waypoint it's got a 10,000 feet altitude restriction. Nice, right everyone, I'll catch you all closer to 1%, enjoy the rest of the flight, and I'll see you in a bit. Welcome back everyone to the flight deck. Just passing flight level 100 as you can see. Landing lights can come on, seatbelt sign is on, and takeoff lights on as well. We are not too far away now from Helsinki airport. No ATC, it's as quiet as anything unfortunately right now. Just going to set Unicom 12800. For some reason it switched us back to a different one, which is slightly odd, but it's all okay. So we're going to fly to Kenon, and they're going to go direct to Bifix, and it is an ILS arrival with the approach with an RNAV arrival. So that's the plan today into Helsinki. Quite nice weather by the looks of it. What I do need to do, however, is have a quick look at the what should we call it, ATIS quest. Have a quick look at what it says because I need to know the QNH. It's 2109 knots, cloud and visibility okay, 15 degrees, QNH 1011, and it's becoming 320 at 8 knots, so hopefully the runway is going to be okay. It should be alright still. We're going to set our QNH then of 1011. There we are. And it should have done it on both sides, even though it's... Oh, okay, it's come back, good. 1011, there we go. All set. So 3,000 feet by Kenon, and then also at Bifix we'll arm the approach. We are now getting a fuel level low warning. It's not that bad. I mean, by the time we land, we'll be fine. But obviously, it's just being cautious. But I'm not too worried about it. So it's going to clear it all off. We're not going to do any kind of crossfeed. I don't want to do any kind of crossfeed. We'll be all right. Speed is currently 250 knots. So we need to get down to 220 knots, which we will do once we reach Vemi. It'll do it itself. So happy to just leave it as it is for the time being. I do want to say in traffic at Helsinki. There's definitely no ATC, that's for sure. There we go, so we're descending now to 220 knots. Right, let's go direct, insert, there we go. Extend some speed brake like it's asking. Going to set flaps 1 as well now. Speed brake in. And we're going to arm approach and autopilot 2. Oh right, we've captured the localizer. We're currently 10 miles out. We're going to reduce our speed to 160 knots. And we're going to set flaps 2. Runway is in sight in front of us. There's flaps 2 set. Let's just double check to see if our perf arrival has been activated. Yes, it has. We're going to push in the speed bug now. That's going to bring us down to our minimum speed. We're 8 miles out. I'm happy to go gear down. The speed is increasing slightly. So gear down, flaps 3. Flaps full. Ground spotters armed. Let's land this A350. Autopilot disconnected. I have control. The pitch sensitivity is so sensitive. The left and right ailerons are not.
1000.
The pitch is very, very sensitive. Looking nice so far, looking quite
500.
good. Just keep it going down.
400. 300. 200. 100, 90, 80, 70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20,
Retard.
10, 5,
Touchdown. And reverses. Decel. 60 knots, manual braking. And there's auto brake off. And then we're looking at vacating, I believe this one is Zulu Juliet, which is the one we had our auto brake planned for. So that's good, got off for the right part. Looks like quite a nice landing, that one, much better than the one in Amsterdam, even though it was really smooth in Amsterdam, it just looked much better. Helsinki traffic, Finnair 37 Alpha vacated, runway 22 left. Very nice indeed. Right, let's slow it down here for the second. Just get it slow down. Gonna start the APU up, landing lights off, taxi lights, strobe lights off as well. There we go. Right, APU is starting up. I would like to go to stand. Well, we started on Whiskey 3-6, so we could possibly do the same. Let's do Whiskey 3-5. Oh, I forgot it's remote control. Oh, it is down there, isn't it? Let's switch. So right turn here. Whiskey 40. Okay, so to come down here and take a right turn, it's the only one that we can have that is available to us. Finnair. There we are. Landing rate, everybody, was minus 80. So not too bad. Oh, is this 40? Here we are, right in front of us. Lovely. So the taxi light off. Why does it do that? I don't know why it does that. Oops. Flaps and spoilers, obviously. Can't forget that. Nearly there. There we go. Parking brakes set. Engine 1 off. Engine 2 cut off. Lovely. Beacon light off. And seatbelt signs off. Well, there we have it, everybody. Welcome to the lovely Helsinki airport, where we have completed our rotation. I'm not sure why we parked that far. That is not the line that was meant to arrive on. So GSX profile isn't working very well at this airport for some reason. But anyway, yeah, we have made it to Helsinki. Thank you all so much for watching this rotation. Hope you all enjoyed it. This was the new Airbus A350 update. I do want to find something out quickly though. Obviously, we do have the new update to show. That's weather. I don't want weather. Can you not turn off live weather once you're in the sim? Is there no like presets? Oh, what? How are you supposed to do the presets? Okay, don't worry. I was going to show you all the snow and ice texturing, but clearly we can't. Thank you for watching, everyone. I'll catch you all in the next video, and have a good rest of your day. Bye bye.